Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is December 8th, 2023. Here is weekly wrap for our weekly and daily analysis edition. This video is recorded a little bit sooner than usual, just because I'm heading to Rio and South America for my vacation next 2 weeks. So I won't be available next 2 weeks. However, I recorded lots of good educational materials for you, which is going to be released every day at 2:30 p.m. PST time. So make sure watch those videos because there are lots of good materials covered there in those videos. All right, without any ado, let's go to the S&P 500 weekly chart as usual for our weekly analysis. A weekly chart, we had a weekly reversal just initiated this week. So this is kind of like a hanging man at the top, and also momentum wise is almost crossing the bear reversal to the downside. So this means for the next 2-3 weeks we should see kind of like a corrective move to the downside, which is kind of like we were expecting since last 2 weeks. But this week seems like the correction is just triggered, and we should see some kind of like a corrective move all the way down to here, which is going to be a 44.25 to 44.50 is going to be kind of like important level for S&P 500. Right now we are at 45.88, so another 100 or 150 points to the downside could be kind of like a healthy correction for the market. So again, weekly chart shows us a reversal at least triggered to this double top formation. I'm not expecting a crash is coming. I'm expecting just a corrective move for the next 2-3 weeks before the next rally to the year end. All right. Make sure watch all videos, specifically the last 2 weeks videos, because I covered every day, day by day. Actually, I'm going by daily analysis, and I let you know why I'm coming with this corrective move, because some people, when they just open up this and they just surprised why we are talking about a correction and why we are talking about those levels. Okay, here is the daily chart. So daily chart, as you see here, we've got lots of white apex pattern at the top. So this is kind of like the topping pattern here. Usually if it breaks to the upside, it's going to be a very, very aggressive one. But seems like in this case, we are just getting to lots of resistance here. And also daily and weekly chart shows at the same time the corrective is coming. So daily chart triggers correction last week. And seems like all rallies are within this consolidation. So far, the correction was within this consolidation. But if we break down 45.40, I should say 45.40, that's going to be your trench. Because if break it down, we can go all the way down to here to middle of this white range bar here, which is going to be an important level. As I said, 44.50 to 44.25. That's going to be the level that I'm looking for a correction. And that correction is going to be within the bull trend. For the next correction, we are looking for a kind of like, I should say, a trigger for a long position, because I'm kind of like a very bullish for the next few months. Even if market is shaky, the pattern is still bullish, and we can get some momentum through the year end and even in January, February. All right. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was kind of like a positive today, early session, pretty nicely. And however, still we are in a bull signal, I should say, for Nasdaq, or long signal for Nasdaq for daily. But look at the weekly chart. So if we look at the weekly chart, we are pretty close to a bear reversal. So look at the divergence here in both MACD and RSI, and also stochastic. Stochastic is showing us a bear reversal happening just this week or potentially next week. So when I say this, I should say the correction is coming with Nasdaq, and we can go all the way down to top of this white range bar here, which is going to be a 15,000 area. Right now, we are at 16,040, but the correction can come sharp within a week or two to this area. So that would be kind of like interesting to see how market is going to react. But all in all, I'm just looking for a correction in a weekly chart and also in a daily chart as well. If you just look at this, this is a pretty nice bullish consolidation. We triggered buy signal yesterday. Still, we are positive today. But if this close red bar today, that would be kind of like interesting, because if we engulf this pivotal point around 15,700, then we should see all the way down to here to this demand area. So just be careful about these levels, all right? Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. So Dow is nicely consolidating here. Today is a positive day, and Dow is just gained because of the energy and finance or financial stocks. However, in a weekly chart, Dow is overstretched, overbought. We got about this, but look at that. So here is the bear reversal. We don't have any divergence in Dow Jones. So Dow Jones can have a minimal correction compared to the other ones, but Dow still is overstretched, overbought. Look at the weekly overbought candle here last week, and we can just go all the way down here to 34 or 35,000 area. So that would be kind of like a healthy correction within a bull trend. Moving on to daily chart, a bullish consolidation. Well, look at the MACD here. So MACD momentum is down. So this is pretty interesting to see. And also we have got a bear reversal here. So if we get below this consolidation, I should say Dow can head to 35,000 area. So 35,000, that would be a fantastic buying opportunity. All right. Let's go to gold, which just smashed today due to job report. So job report just barely positive today. So NFP came up with just, I think, with 10,000 or 15,000 K, just beating the expectation. But that's okay. Like the job report is just a number, and still it is in a range of, I should say, normal range when we are close to the expectation. However, gold just smashed due to job report because dollar gain and dollar was oversold. Gold was overbought here. Gold stretched to new all-time high, December the 3rd, and then coming back down sharply for a correction. So gold can go still lower low here. I'm not saying it can crash, but it can hold up above 1950 as long as gold is above 1940 area. So that is just a corrective move within a bull trend. And I should say, when gold is reversing back up, it can easily go to new all-time high and even 2250 and 2450. So that is my number for gold, 2450 by April 2024. However, this is not going to be a straight line. This is not going to be a tomorrow, next week. As I said, April 2024. But this is just a corrective move within a bigger picture of the bull trend. So don't panic. We just got a gold signal yesterday, and I just hit my first target, just false breakout coming back down, and now position is closed, getting back to the bear reversal here. So still waiting for confirmation for buy signal, because I believe this correction could be a great, fantastic buying opportunity for gold and gold miners, as we have got lots of upside targets for gold to go. Moving on to crude, which just a knee-jerk reaction to the upside. Crude just get to the lower low and then coming back up today just because of the yield. So dollar gain, yield is up, crude is up. So how far it can go? It can go all the way up to, I should say, $73. But after that, I'm not sure even if crude gets above this, as it is very, very important supply area. We just broke a massive level here, and 78 to 80. So I'm not sure even if we get there. Any reversal here could be a signal for a downside target to 63. And if it gets below 63, I should say $40 crude is coming down the road, and energy could be kind of like a volatile for 2024. Just be careful on these ones as well. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield. So yield due to job report just gained nicely. Still can go to 4.80, but that would be it. So some kind of like interesting news from Fed meeting next week can smash the yield down again to 450 and even 425. So I should say this is just a dead cat bounce within the bear trend, and trend has been changed. A yield is topped, and we just see a sell signal, a potentially sell signal next week in a Fed meeting or so. So Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, that could be kind of like a scenario for the yield reversal. On the other side, of Treasury is just coming back down exactly at the good technical level here. So look at this dynamic trend line. We just barely touched this 95 to 96 and then coming down. So this can be a corrective move within this bottoming formation. I should say if it goes here somewhere around 90 area, so that would be kind of like a great buying opportunity for us for a next rally all the way up to 100 and 103. So we will see how it goes with treasuries. But as I said, this is just a corrective move within an uptrend. VIX coming down today. This is pretty interesting. So VIX supposed to go up when market is shaky, when dollar is strong, but VIX is down. And I believe this tells us something that the correction in the stock market is not going to be a serious one. It's just a correction within the uptrend, and that could be kind of like interesting for a buy position. Dixie, which is dollar index, is coming up today, coming along with yield. So this is kind of like a reversal, just getting to this demand area. This is kind of like a daily demand area, 102.50, and it goes higher. However, I'm kind of like inclined to that position. If we are getting to 105, then we should see sell signal for Dixie all the way down to here. So wait for another uptick or two for next 2-3 days, and then we can see a sell signal is coming. Magma indicator or technology indicator, they are positive today. Pretty nice. Apple is up today. Apple just getting close to double top or even new all-time high. Amazon 15 cents up, not a bad price action at all. Meta, fantastic move. Going up here, still it's going to be resistance here. I don't know if it's going to roll over next 2-3 days for a buy opportunity. Microsoft $1.46 up today. So Microsoft is lagger. Is this a bear trend within the just a dead cat bounce within this correction? I would be buyer around this area, which is 340 to 345. Still waiting for Microsoft. Google, after yesterday's surge, it just came down, gap down today, but not a bad price action. However, rejections are coming from the top. People are selling. Probably Google fill out the gap before the next rally. Netflix up today, $1.46, Tesla $1.79 down. So still within this consolidation. More consolidation means more price is going to go higher. SMH Semiconductor, after yesterday's surge, it goes higher. When semis are strong, there's nothing wrong with market. SOX, the same pattern, $1.91 up. Taiwan Semiconductor, 59 cents up. AMD, 43 cents down today. NVIDIA, $7.94 up today. Pretty nice surge for NVIDIA. Texas Instrument, 83 cents down. Lam Research, $4.70 down today. Financials are strong. XLF, this sector has more higher to go. XLF, 8 cents up. KBE, 32 cents up today. KRE, $35 up today. This sector, again, if we get a corrective move, that would be a great buying opportunity. Kind of like a bullish for financials, for banks, at least for next 6 months, guys. So it's not going to be an easy rally. It's going to be a very good one, very nice one until April, May. We should see a nice bullish trend for financials. Goldman Sachs, $4.32 up. This is a good one. Bank of America, 33 cents up. Wells Fargo, 49 cents up. Financials are strong. I should say Dow can gain more. Even Dow can and Russell can outperform Nasdaq and S&P for next 2-3 months. Gold miners, they're coming down along with gold. So gold miners are pretty close to the bottom, I should say. This is kind of like interesting, this head and shoulder triggers to the upside, getting to this area and then coming down. So I should say gold miners, somewhere around $29, I should say. They're going to reversing back up. Wait for gold signal. If gold reversing up, gold miners are going to explode to the upside. GDXJ at 2.61% to the downside. Pretty sharp sell-off here. AEM, $1.31 down. Newmont, 91 cents down. Franco-Nevada, not a bad price action today. Franco-Nevada almost paused day, 2 cents down, just 2 cents, and nothing spectacular. Gold Barrick, 49 cents down. So when these ones are oversold, Franco-Nevada is just pausing. This means a divergence happening in gold sector, and probably we will see a reversal sooner or later next week or so for a nice move to the upside. Moving on to XLE, which is energy, 50 cents up today. You see that this sector is weak. Crude is 1.78% up. XLE just 0.62% up. So this is nothing. XOP, 82 cents up. OH, $1.61 up. Exxon, 43 cents up. And Chevron, $1.46 up. This sector is weak, waiting for a correction or kind of like a capitulation to the downside to get back to the long position. So we will see how it goes with this sector. Okay, I think I covered everything again. I'm not going to be available next week, but lots of good educational materials are going to be posted. Make sure watch those ones. They're good materials. I trade based on those ones. It's not just going to be for free. It's not going to be just for sake of video, just because it is free. They are good materials. Make sure watch them. Put your comments down there. I'm going to reply back your comments when I'm available. Have a fantastic vacations or weekend. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.